recording.
Definitely
on recording for 2010. We're back up in it, you know what I'm saying? So let me ask you a question. How do you feel about hip-hop music?
I don't even listen to the radio no more, dog. I drive with the radio off, and I just listen to the sound of the street.
So you're feeling a vibe like Memphis Bleak when he came out, when he said he's just driving with the windows down, just hearing the wind. Is that what you're doing?
Definitely.
That's what he's doing.
Because the radio ain't shit. All you clowns on the radio, you can suck my dick. Because you guys ain't making hip-hop music.
It's terrible. They're not making hip-hop music no more. People don't write, you know what I mean? Like I'll write to a beat, but I also write just to write. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not writing just so I can make music. I'm writing so I can write for myself and I can educate and better myself. You know what I mean? I'm not just saying, oh, I want to go into the studio and I want to write something hot. You know what I mean? Oh, I got a track. Let me just go in there and blaze it. Nah, it's not like that. I might go into the studio and I'll have fucking 34 verses for one fucking track. You know what I mean? People think I'm crazy, like I'm on 7 hits. I mean, I might be on some acid, but I'm just saying, people think I'm crazy. Like when I first walked into the studio, what did Wayne say when I first walked into the studio with that envelope?
He's like, dog, well, how many songs are we doing today?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been in the studio before. I thought I had to bring all my music. I was like, yo, I'm gonna bring all my music. So I brought all my music. This ain't obviously all my music. I brought all my music like I'm a mailman, like I'm going through 7 different friggin', you know, counties or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm delivering mail for everybody on the East Coast. I don't know, you know what I mean? Whatever it was, I don't know, you know what I mean? I was still learning and I'm still learning now. But it's just the fact of the matter that hip hop music is just so commercialized and so based on I guess you could say it's based on what? Like it's almost based on our economy, really, if you think about it.
Yeah. Because
nobody wants to take a chance no more with all these starving artists. I'm not the only one. I'm not trying to promote myself. There's so many artists out there, you know what I mean? This guy, what was his name I just played for you? Some dude from Perth Amboy, Ace Boog or something like that. I ain't never heard of him before in my entire life. I just listened to a couple tracks. Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, if 10 years ago, that dude would have been on the radio. 10 years ago, I would have been on the radio. You know what? I'll even rewind. Maybe we wouldn't have been on the radio. We would have been on a track with somebody that is on the radio. Let's put it that way, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to give us... I'm not saying I'm sitting here trying to promote myself like I'm on here like I'm like Joe Buttons or something and Ransom, some beef, how they go back and forth and whatever they want to do, who owns Jersey and stuff like that. Don't nobody own Jersey, you know what I mean? The king of New York, that motherfucker's dead. Jay-Z's already running it. And it is what it is with New York, you know what I mean?
And then they got all those circus actors fucking coming in there with the circus music, making this corny ass rap music. That shit makes no sense. I feel like fucking Bedrock rocking the bed Flintstones. What the fuck is that about?
The lines are terrible. And the auto-tunes, the last time I was in the studio.
Oh my God.
I did this song, Drake Forever. If you guys, I don't know if you checked it out. If not, y'all can check it out. I did the song Drake Forever. I did all
Christoph 13, Christoph 13.
Go to 13 Christoph for YouTube and you can check out the videos, you know, the Drake Forever. I did the song. What I did basically was I took all 4 verses and I did them myself. I rephrased every single solitary bar and sentence that they did and I put them in my own thoughts, you know what I mean? So what I thought to do, what C thought to do was to put auto-tunes on the 3rd verse, which was Lil Wayne's verse. So I was going at Lil Wayne, you know what I mean, as a mockery anyway. So I said, you know what, putting the auto-tunes on there probably would have been a better thing. So I'm in the studio, I'm with my engineer, and we put the auto-tunes on, and he puts it on like 0.6. And it just sounded so ridiculous that I couldn't even keep the shit on there. Chris, my man C almost wanted the whole shit off. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one, right or wrong.
No.
Right? He wanted it off. You know what I'm saying? People in the studio wanted this shit off. Me, I was like, you know what? I was like, we got to keep it on just for the simple fact that I want to keep it on for the purpose
of the song.
Of the song and going at Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, how much auto-tunes are these people really putting on? If I had a 0.6 on, that's 0.6. Let's say it's 0.6 of a gram. You know what I'm saying? If you get 0.6 of a gram, you pretty much got fucked if you paid $20, right? You know what I mean? Let's be honest now. You know what I mean? If I buy an album that got 1.0, which is a solid gram, and it's all auto-tunes, I ain't gonna want to listen to the shit. I might as well just buy a fucking ounce of Reggie's. You know what I mean? And smoke myself to death. But to be honest with you, that's how I feel. Really, that's really how I feel. So, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. And that shit was funny with Joe Buttons on live TV on live YouTube stream getting punched in the face from Raekwon. I don't know. Did you see that shit?
Because
this is gonna be a little interlude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna do a freestyle in a song yet, because I was gonna bust some freestyles. You know what I mean? So I'm getting tired of these fucking motherfuckers on YouTube. The internet, I guess, is obviously the way to do it. Whatever, you know what I mean? However you want to do it. It's just me and my man C. January 29, 28.
29th.
I don't know what day it is because
Friday,
I'm damn near broke. Money I do got, I spend on drugs to get fucked up. So, but yeah, Raekwon supposedly punched Joe Budden in the face, which actually not supposedly. Let me take that back. He did. You can go on YouTube and see Joe Budden's actually really kind of apologizing to this guy.
Copping a plate?
It's terrible. He's got an ice pack on his face. Dog, my man's got an ice pack on his face. And Joe Budden's is one of my top 10 rappers, but he literally just dropped about 14 notches in my book. Because this guy got an ice pack on his motherfucking eye, talking about, are these guys coming? He's smoking cigarettes like he's been smoking crack for 3 days. It's hilarious. I mean, you can pull the shit. I mean, the shit is hilarious, dude. Somebody just told me that, I was at work. They told me, because they know I hip hop.
Yeah,
I'm all day. I'm all day with the hip hop. I go to work. I don't really work at work. I just, I put the headphones on and walk around like ain't nobody around me. So, but I mean, that's just funny. But yeah, I don't know, man. This shit is just crazy. You just think about all the hip hop shit going on. Like, if Tupac and Biggie was alive, would this shit really be going on if Tupac and Biggie was alive? Well, I mean, let's be honest right now. Let's be honest.
All this corny music be dead. I wish fucking Pac.
My man C is from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Jersey. So we got, you know what I mean? Brooklyn personally to me is where hip hop was I would say was born, you know what I mean? I'm not counting out the West Coast, the Dirty South, Midwest, whatever. They probably were doing their things. But I'm saying hip hop music, hip hop music in the exactly, MC Shan, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
if you got all them, Lakim Shabazz, Rakim, EPMD, Mike Geronimo, Black Moon, Illinois Scratch. Damn, you used to chill with them dudes, yo. Were you paying? Lorenzo, yo. This is like my man used to paint walls with Illinois Scratch. Where my homies? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just a matter of who you. It's who you know, but it's also who you respect. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really is. You know what I mean? Black Moon was. I think my first tape might have been Black Moon. I want to say 91. I want to say 1991. I might have been like 10.
Black Moon?
I might have been 10 years old when I bought my first hip-hop album. And it was Black Moon. And I'll never forget that one line where he was like, what does he say? I wear my leather, he said, I wear my leather jacket in the winter. So, I don't even remember, to be honest with you. But he said something about that. I know somebody can correct me on this. But I'll never forget that one line. All them songs were hot. Smith and Wesson, you know what I mean? Just another murderer, just another prankster. Yeah. Rude boy dead because he thought him was a gangster. Try to live the life of the hood from the streets. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hot back then. The OG said music was so much hotter back then. And Prodigy in his prime. I mean, come on. How can you even go wrong with Prodigy in his prime?
Big Daddy Kane.
See, I'm not one of those people. Big Daddy Kane I missed, you know what I mean? So my man C's a little older, so he got the Big Daddy Kane version. He got the MC Shan. He got a little bit more of KRS-One being in their prime, you know what I mean? I caught them at the end, you know what I mean? But, obviously they're pioneers of this hip-hop game, so... I mean,
Public Enemy, dog.
Public Enemy, I got one of their albums. I got one of Public Enemy albums.
Flav when he was crazy. He's still crazy.
I mean, he's still crazy. He's still crazy.
Walking around with big clock around his fucking neck.
Yeah, that guy, he's nuts. He's nuts. But we're gonna end this shit because we got 10 minutes, and it's at 9:18. So I'm gonna come back on. My man C is gonna throw some instrumentals, and I'm gonna freestyle. I'm gonna blaze this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we gonna do it. So Jersey, we out. From Jersey to Brooklyn, that's how we get it. That's what we about. And one love to everybody that really loves hip hop music. If you really love hip hop music, I respect you. And come follow us, cause that's how we doing it. Come on.